So let me get this straight. You're explaining the way something works.
And it's called.
And I'm offended by it. You should be offended if you knew it. But if you don't know it, how about you listen? Welcome back to Under Oath. James?
Yes.
I have lists of things I want to do. But then I slowly say to myself, I'm too tired.
Old man stuff?
Well, bucket list stuff.
Yeah,
Where
okay.
You're going, I would love, because there was a time I go, I would love to do a tour of the Great Wall of China.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, seems like a long walk.
I've seen it. Not up close.
I mean, I know I'm not into stairs anymore.
No.
I'm going, can I just, I know you could pay people to carry you.
Bro.
Could you imagine how wrong that would be?
That would be horrible, but I would want to see it.
Well, it depends on what color they are.
That's true.
I could pay a white guy to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he should do it for free.
You realize you can't disparage white people and it's all right.
Oh,
You go, what's going on? I paid a white guy to do my yard. I mean, nobody's going to get mad at you. Who's going to get mad at you?
No.
You can torture a white guy and get away with it. What
can.
happened? I bought a white guy. Yeah, nobody's going to care. Nobody gives a crap about white slavery, okay?
They're going to be like, well, what model did you buy?
Was he good? Was he old? Was he from Europe? What part of Europe was he from? Did you check did he spit the thing so you can find out his DNA?
Yeah.
And then you go, damn, he's 1% black.
I can't.
You're out.
Gotta let him go.
You got to be 100% German or I can't use you.
Poor Germans.
Oh, poor Germans.
Poor Germans.
Yeah, trust me, no Jew has never said that.
Holy crap.
Poor Germans.
And we're off.
And we're off. iHeart's loaded with Nazis. We're good. No.
Good Lord.
It's amazing now. We protest everything.
We do.
It's just now we're kind of confused now what we should protest. I think there should be a test. I think before
a test for protesting?
Test for protesting.
I like that.
Certification. What were the laws they had to do for voting? Where they said they were found the Jim Crow law.
Okay, Jim
where
Crow.
they had a test to see if you could vote.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I agree that voting we should, but for protesting, I think you should have to take a test.
Okay.
Like depending on what you're protesting, you should know you should be able to pick the country out on a map.
Oh wow.
How does that sound?
I see where you're going now. Yeah.
You got an issue with something, point to where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's Cuba.
Or spell it.
Yes.
Either or.
I always see people out there, and then they should have to. And the whole mask thing, no way.
You don't think so?
You can't protest with a mask on. I'm not talking one of these things where I'm afraid to get COVID.
Oh, you mean
a mask?
That's not truly protesting then.
No.
A protest is when you do it and you want people to know who you are. And you want. Okay,
yeah, you got to. If you're willing to stop traffic, you should be willing to let me see your face.
I agree with that.
And if you will, I'm cool.
Okay.
But it's the people who are hiding because they're hiding for a reason. They're going, well, we know what we're doing is wrong.
Can I ask a question?
It's not when you rob you don't put a mask on because you look better.
No.
When you're robbing a jewelry store.
No, you don't.
I think about putting your ass on the line for something where you're actually putting it on the line. Anybody can get up and scream, do what I call a Lieutenant Dan, and be sitting in the crow's nest, pointing at God, yelling at him.
And that's what we do. Essentially, we get on social media.
Social media.
Yeah.
Or even when we get out and we hide who we are, and we laugh about it. And we're going to go, what is our protest doing? Well, our protest, we want to inconvenience other people to prove our point. So what can I do if I don't believe in what you're doing? How do I inconvenience you? See, it's a circle.
There you go. Cycle. Yeah.
If you're doing this, then I can do it.
That's
and
right.
then we just keep running around in circles instead of sitting around and trying to have a conversation.
Or come to a resolution.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't want to talk about things because we all think we're right.
That's right.
So you getting up and screaming that I should pay attention to you, but you're not willing to listen. Or I'm not willing to listen to you. But trying to explain that to somebody. Jeff, you don't understand. There's morality. Even I hear it all the time when people go, well, I'm morally right.
Okay.
What the hell are you talking about? Your morals? Society's morals? How about we just stick with the law? And they always look at me and go, Jeff, you're just lawyering me. Well, by stating a fact.
Yeah.
Well, that's your fact. No, that's the law.
And the law has no feelings.
No. Law's not supposed to have it.
No.
What happens is sometimes we put people in positions. Like I swore my friend in, and part of my thing was that I knew he had the real life experience, that he would be a good judge. That he wouldn't just go, okay, this is my feelings on this. I should do this. I feel this political way, I feel that political way. I'm going to follow the law because I know what happens when we don't. And that's dangerous.
It is.
And I know people hear me and they're going to go, oh, he did mansplaining. Really? I want you to know something. The moron who came up with that word. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So let me get this straight. You're explaining the way something works.
And it's called.
And I'm offended by it. You should be offended if you knew it. But if you don't know it, how about you listen?
Yeah.
Was your first grade teacher mansplaining the alphabet to you?
Yes, he was. And I want to say thank you.
I mean, I see people do this and we cheer these stupid concepts.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm going to sit here if you're talking to me about nuclear fusion and I don't know how to do it. I'll stop mansplaining.
How dare you?
How dare you explain something to me I don't know?
No.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Now, if I'm telling you something you know, and you go, dude, I know that. I mean, that's the problem we have. And I think as I get older, my ability to accept stupid things is crushing my soul.
Sir, you just hit the nail on the head.
And they go, well, hey, boomer, don't confuse me with facts.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I was in the Middle East. I can tell you, these people hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
And people go, oh, why can't we have peace? Why can't we have peace? We can't have peace in Chicago. How are you going to have peace in the Middle East?
Facts.
You know, we can't get along in this country.
That's
and we're
right.
going to tell another country what to do?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
You know, you're getting older, man. Just we
got to lie to ourselves. Everyone out there, once you hit 40, just lie to yourself.
No, I think it's the opposite. What happens is when we get older, you get 40, 50, you stop lying.
No, you need
to yourself.
It'll give you more peace.
We don't want peace.
You know what happens?
We did not choose
people
peace.
ask me if I won the lottery, what I would do.
What would you do?
I used to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love the idea of nothing.
I think you do something.
I think I'd have to go to a place where I could turn everything off.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'd still be good. I might run a business. I might have a coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sit there and talk and play chess. But I think I would give up social media.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give up the news.
No social media at all.
No social media, just the news. No news either. And I would want to be at a place where I was just good to the people around me. And I didn't have to think about how nuts the rest of the world is. Because it really is.
I mean,
because I know the law.
That idea, though.
I mean, I know the law. And when I see cases, whether it be against Republicans or Democrats and them flying through our system. And here's the deal, people. The reason why things get worse is because we are unfair to the other side. And the other side says, okay, I'm going to be unfair to you. And then it just escalates. So think of it this way. We hate him. So we're going to do this that we know is wrong, but it's right because we hate him.
That's right.
And it happens to Biden. It happens to Trump. It happened to Obama. It happened to Clinton. I mean, it happened to Nixon. It happens to everybody. And they go, oh, Nixon lied to us. Compare what Nixon did to the crazy crap our presidents have done. And
after that,
Since then, remember this one? I never inhaled.
Put it to my mouth.
I mean, Nixon taped people.
Yeah.
Okay. And lied about it.
Yeah, he did.
And said, okay. And the weirdest thing about it is he didn't lie when it happened. He didn't do it. They just told him afterwards, and he didn't tell the truth.
There you go.
Okay. So what was the crime there? Oh, he perjured himself. Well, he was never under oath. So we've had presidents under oath who've lied since then. But Nixon is the bar for bad presidents.
And here's why. Because at that time, the way the moral compass in this company swung, a president couldn't lie. A president.
Well, they did lie to us all the time. We just didn't know about it.
That's exactly right.
Now they lie to us and we accept it.
We just take it.
They tell bad lies.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
the lies they tell now are the most horrific lies in the world. And that goes from let's go Bush, Clinton, Bush, Trump, Biden.
Yes.
In fact, they all lie to us.
Yes.
And everyone's surprised. How dare they?
Are we surprised now? I'm not. I mean,
it depends on which side you're in.
I'm
depending on what side you're on.
I've seen both, and
that's why I can't do this anymore. I can't even think about it anymore because I'm so sick of it. And we have a trial going on now in New York, and it'll probably be over by the time this airs. There isn't a person who's testified on either side who didn't lie. They're all proven lies.
Think about that.
They've all written statements and they go, well, I didn't mean that lie then. I meant the truth now. And all of them, how can you possibly find the truth when every participant is not, I feel he's lying, but a proven liar?
I'm lying.
And you can't. A criminal case relies on what they call reasonable doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And if every witness against you has been caught lying, you can't be found guilty. But the truth is, when this show comes out, a jury will have already decided on ex-President Trump. And based on what I know, and I'm not fond of this man, but I'm also not fond of a system that can go after somebody based on their political beliefs. And if you don't believe that, it's because you hate him so much, you're willing to close your eyes to it. And that's scary because it can happen to any one of us.